Hello everyone. Today let us discuss about the topic cryptography. What is cryptography? In general, cryptography is about constructing and analyzing protocols that prevent third parties or the public from reading private messages. So it is actually the secret of the hidden writing that only a sender and a receiver can understand. Cryptography has two main components: encryption and authentication and integrity. Encryption means it is a practice of hiding messages so that they cannot be read by anyone other than the intended recipient, that only the receiver can read the messages. Authentication and integrity. Now it is to ensure that the same message has been uh, received by the receiver, which is sent by the sender without any alteration. Encryption. So now word in a topic encryption, cipher is a word that is being familiar, where cipher is actually a method for encrypting messages. That is, a plain text is being converted into cipher text by encryption algorithm with a key, and also the cipher text is being converted into a plain text by the decryption algorithm, which is again with a key. Now the encryption algorithms, they are standardized and published, and the key, which is an input to the algorithm, is a secret, where this key can be a string of numbers or characters. If the same key is being used for encryption algorithm and decryption algorithm, it is called a symmetric. And also if different keys are used for encryption and decryption, the algorithm is called asymmetric. Now, symmetric algorithms, the same as said, in which the same key is used for encryption and decryption, then it is called symmetric algorithm. For example, Caesar cipher. Now, the two types of symmetric algorithms are block ciphers and stream ciphers. Block ciphers can encrypt the data one block at a time, where the stream ciphers can encrypt data one bit or one byte at a time. Now, the key strength in a symmetric encryption is the longer the key, the more difficult it is to crack. The key length is expressed in bits. Typical key sizes vary between 48 bits and 448 bits. The set of possible keys for a cipher is called key space. For 40-bit key, there are 2 raised to 40 possible keys, and for 128-bit key, there are 2 raised to 128 possible keys. Each additional bit that is added to the key length will double the security, and which is more safe. To crack the key, the hacker has to use the brute force. That is, he has to try all the possible keys till the key that works. A supercomputer can crack a 56-bit key in 24 hours. It will take 2 raised to 72 times to crack a 128-bit key. That is longer than the age of the universe. Now there are different types of ciphers. Now let us explain about substitution cipher. For example, Caesar cipher is an substitution cipher. Caesar cipher is a method in which each letter in the alphabet is rotated by 3 letters as shown. For example, instead of A, using Caesar ciphers, we will be getting D. That is, adding 3 letters forward to A, we will be getting D. B, C, D. Now to the letter B, adding 3 letters forward, we will be getting the letter E. C, D, E. And this is how Caesar cipher works. That is, for example, for a Caesar cipher, plain text that or the message attack at dawn will be encrypting using the Caesar cipher algorithm to the cipher text, where we'll be getting the message as TWWDFN TWGDYQ. Now, while decryption of the message DWWDFN DWGDYQ to the plain text. We'll be again using the Caesar cipher algorithm with the same key, and we'll be getting the plain text after decryption is attacked done. Now, monoalphabetic cipher is another type of substitution cipher. Any letter that can be substituted for any other letter. That is, each letter has to have a unique substitute. So there are 26 pairing of letters. Here, this brute force approach will be taking too much time. So we will be using statistical analysis instead of brute force to crack the key. The another type of cipher is transposition cipher. For example, will be columnar transposition. So now this involves rearrangement of characters on the plain text into columns. The following example shows how letters are transformed. In the plain text, the text is given in a columnar position, that is, and to convert it into the cipher text, the first column of the plain text TSSOH is being given as the first row in the cipher text, and the another left portion of the plain text will be given as the second row of the cipher text, and this is how columnar transposition works. Thank you.